Hi guys. Hi. 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 Hi everyone. If you can hear me, please let me know. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know. Hi guys. Welcome to day 2. We need music to at least dance to, even if it's for a short time. Let's dance to song for about 2 minutes, or I don't know, just something that'll make everybody happy for about 2 minutes. Let me know if you guys can hear me and you can hear me clearly. Hi Idara. Hi Edith. Hi Inkechika. Hi my lover Yinka. Okay. I wanted us to dance to a song. I just don't know the song that I was supposed to dance to. So just give me 1 second so we can all. Hi Paul. Hi Paul. How are you? Hi Paul. Tell me how your day was. How are you doing today? Do you feel okay? Do you feel fine? Let me know how your day was. Hi T Rex. Hi Temple. We're waiting for everybody else to join as fast as we can. All right. Hi Shokumbi Olayemi. It's nice to have you here. Hi Comfort, my darling sister, friend, everything. Hi Constance. Have I said hi Paul? Hi Paul. Hi guys. I'm trying to get a song that we can dance to, a very short song. Thank you, Constance. I appreciate you. I encourage every small business entrepreneur to sign up on Visa.com. Thank you so much, Constance. Thank you. They said you wouldn't make it so far. And ever since they said it's been hard. But never mind the night you had to. Can you guys hear my song? Is it speaker? You know exactly what you want and need. So believe. Can you guys hear the song? Talk to your soul and say, I believe, I can, I believe. Is it on? Is it on? I will, I believe, I'll stand, I'll dance, I'll go real soon. That is what I to believe. And we know that you move and let it show. Let me know if you can hear my song. Oh, they can. Come true in time. You will be fine. If there's no stress behind, just let it go. Let the music flow inside. Forget all your pain. Just start to believe. I cannot believe I will. I'll go on, dreams are real. I'll stand, I believe. I'll dance, I believe. I'll go real soon. That is what I do believe. Oh, this one. Oh, my, this thing here. Never mind what people say. Hold your head high, turn away. We all my hopes and dreams. I will believe. Even though it's time for me, I won't give up. I'll keep it up. Hi, I'm right now. Oh, my knees, I will always believe you. I believe I can, I believe I'll go on, dreams are real. I believe I'll go real soon, and that is what I do. I believe I can, I believe you can. I believe I'll stand, I believe I'll dance, I believe I'll go real soon, and that is what I'll. Let's do the chorus again. One more time, one short time. I won't give up, I will keep and look into the sky. Achieve all my dreams, I will always believe. I believe I can, I will, I'll go on. I'll go real soon, and that is what I do. I believe I would. I know my dreams your dreams are real. I'll dance, go real soon, and that is what I do. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for watching and listening to my dancing. Welcome. We are hoping more people get to join. We have over 900 people on the email list, and we have over 500 people on the Telegram. We have over 40 people on the WhatsApp group. Where is everybody? All right. Okay. Hi guys. Welcome to today's program. How was your day? Let me know. My day was fine. My day was tiring. I feel sleepy. I feel like eating. What do you feel? How was your day? Let me know. Comment. I'm waiting. Let me know how your day was. I'm waiting. Our first speaker is ready to come live with us. It's audio, but you guys are going to definitely enjoy it. But I really want to know how your day was. How was your day? How was your day? Mine was, oh, sorry, T-Rex. I'm so sorry. So sorry. So sorry. I'm sending you virtual hugs. So sorry. Who else? Tell me how your day was. 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 Your day was fine, Shokumbi. Awesome. Oh, you went for a wedding. Ah, it's been such a long time I've gone for a wedding. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's awesome. All right, I think we should just dive in and we shouldn't waste more time because we're already spent on time. So today we're going to be listening to Henrietta. She is such an amazing human being that she's such an amazing human being that I want everyone to listen to. She's part of the speakers. She's such an amazing person, and she's gone through some really, really crazy, crazy time in her life. And I want every single person to hear. Comfort says it was a busy day for her, but busy is not so bad if it's productive, right? If it's productive. If you're tired, sorry, sending you virtual hugs. I probably will come to your house soon. Comfort. I love you. All right, so let's quickly dive into this. So we have Henrietta. She's going to be joining us now, joining us live, but she's not live. It's pre-recorded. But she's going to. It's here. The audio is here. So we are just going to listen to her story, and then we'll have a chat afterwards. All right. So let's go. Let's see how this is going. Right. So we're starting from the beginning all the way.
My name is Henrietta Obadizi, and this is my name is Henrietta Obadizi, and this is my story. When I was 4 years old, my parents separated. But the only thing I remember of their marriage was that they were constantly fighting. And when I say fighting, I don't mean, you know, just exchanging words. They were constantly hitting each other. There was always blood. And then I know that neighbors will always call in the police to settle them or to separate them, sometimes even carrying them away, you know. Then my father remarried a couple times, but never to any woman who thought to make our house a home or to even take us as though we were their children or her children, you know. But I think the
Can everybody hear her? Please, if you can hear her, let me know. If you can hear, let me know. Can everybody hear the voice, the audio? Can we all hear it? Can we all hear it? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. Let's get at least 4 yeses and then we keep going. Okay. More yes, we can. Awesome. 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 Oh, I'm so sorry. Too many of you at the same time. I'm so sorry. Yes, we can. Awesome.
experience, the first time I experienced shame in my life, or the first time I realized that something was off with the picture of our lives, was when my dad started to date this woman when I was 8. My immediate younger sister was 6, and the last one was 5. She took us away from the school that we originally were at before, you know, they met each other. And she made us repeat same classes as before. I was in primary four at the time, that she came, and I was supposed to move on to primary five. And she took us to her sister's school where I was made to repeat primary four. And my younger ones were made to repeat the same classes that they were into. It didn't count as much, you know, we were still young. But this particular weekend, my dad had us cut our hairs, including her own daughters, which, she had them from some other man, some other marriage. So they cut their hairs too. She came and saw us. Now she wasn't pleased. But my older sister comes in from boarding school and then applies relaxer on her hair. So she, styled it, but not her daughters, because her daughters were not with us on this particular weekend. She comes and sees her hair is looking finer than her daughters. She went to meet her dad, who didn't have anything to say to her. So she already strategized and planned, I'll pick these children up on Monday and I'll make a mess of them. Obviously, no one except herself knew this. Now, Monday, she comes to pick us up. Not that we didn't have a driver, we had a driver to take us to school, but she came herself, picked us up. And then during the assembly, I noticed the morning assembly, I noticed she hadn't left. She was just at the back standing. I'm like, what's going on? Next thing I know, the whole assembly changes. They place a bench in front of the assembly ground and then they call out my name and the names of my two younger ones. They asked us to stand on the bench and then they collected our berets from our heads. Now, it shouldn't have mattered what hairstyles we had under our berets because, oh well, everyone wears them to school. But for some reason, she wanted to make a mess out of the whole situation because my dad didn't see anything. The next thing we know, they asked the other children in school to haul insults at us. And then they're calling us names like prostitutes, dirty girls, just because we had styling gel on our heads. I clearly remember seeing a girl in primary three with gel on her hair. But oh well, it was her day. And then after they had finished insulting us, they took us upstairs and then they poured Omo then in water. And then, after mixing it up, they applied it on our hair and used razor blades to, shave off our hair. I remember a lunch break that day, my class door was filled with pupils from different classes shouting Gorimapa head, Gorimapa head. It was quite a lot for me to bear. Apart from that, I even left out the fact that the only thing that she ever gave myself and my younger sisters to take to school then was rotten beans. I don't know where she got it from, but Monday to Friday, we took only beans and one pack of 5 naira biscuits and water to school. So basically, we got to eat biscuits and water every day. Then they wrote a stinker to my dad that same day with the hair, the bloodied razor, and everything, and then they sent it to us. They sent it, gave it to us to give it to him. We got home, we gave it to him. He read the letter and he goes, and I don't be like school children now. That to me was heartbreaking. But we took it in good faith and we continued to go to school. We didn't have anyone to speak for us anyway. Our older sister had gone back to the boarding school. Our brothers too were too young to have said anything. So we continued to endure until they broke up. It would be nice if I could say that that was the end of shame in our lives, but it wasn't. We moved from that school after they had broken up to some other school, and when we would compete in, games or whatever in school, it could be pageants or something, and we never had the clothes. Not because our father couldn't afford to buy clothes for us, or always have to borrow from neighbors because my dad was just not, that dad who was supportive or anything, you know. Even times where we'll have to go hungry and bricklayers in the next building would have, in construction sites, we'll have to throw food. They'll go out and buy, plantain, yam, akara, and throw it to myself and my younger sisters to eat because we were so hungry. There was hardly ever anything. We lived in a mansion. Everyone admired us. We're that rich man's children. But we lived as though we were poor. Our clothes were worn out. We just looked haggard, to say the least. The only thing we had for going was, okay, God gave us beautiful faces, but when it came to what we wore on our bodies, it wasn't quite, presentable. Myself and my younger sisters, because of how hungry we usually were, we learned to eat raw rice and raw gari, or mix it together and eat. And when that wasn't enough, we just sat down and cried. Even as I talk about it now, I see, myself and my sisters sitting on the staircase in front of our house and just crying. We weren't allowed friends, we weren't allowed to go out. So whatever suffering we endured it at home. There was nothing like going out in hopes that you eat at a friend's place. But my dad would constantly have food to eat himself and his girlfriend or wife, whoever was the flavor of the season. But for us, there was nothing, you know. Even to the point where when I finally developed breasts, I had no one to talk to. At the time, we had chased out our older sister from the house, and I remember thinking it was a boil or an injury I had hit my chest somewhere. And I remember using what we used to call the Chinese balm at the time, and I massaged it such that breast that should have developed under, some time, I already had like sizable breasts in like 1 week or 2 weeks. I started my period with no one to talk to, and that was just the way of our lives. Even when we had projects in school, my dad will not sponsor it for us. We'll have to depend on or rely on classmates to give us like, scrap from their own, you know, plenty. That's how we'll make ours. Anyways, fast forward down the line, I graduate from secondary school and I make friends with this girl. I meet her in church. At the time, we had moved in with my mom. And I was really expecting that, the day that we finally do move in with our mom, that, she'll be a breath of fresh air. But she wasn't. She too was in her own rights, very ignorant of, certain things that concerned us. Food was plenty. We had to eat. But when, the kind of mother you sang to its mother, I no go forget you. She wasn't that kind of mother, you know. Um, and I made friends with this girl. I had graduated from secondary school at the time, and she will tell me how that, she just kept selling it to me that I needed to have sex in order to be a big girl. Now I couldn't talk to anyone, so I gave in at last. Now, in giving in, I never knew about how I had to protect myself, and as a result, I get pregnant at 16. Now, I didn't know anything about pregnancies and how to calculate it. So I'm thinking, oh, I'm 1 month gone, I'm 2 months gone. I never knew that I was 4 months gone at the time. But she had, before I got to 4 months, she had mixed all manners of things. Prior to that, I had never tasted alcohol, but she mixed alcohol, potassium, and a bunch of other things. And I drank it in hopes that I'll lose the pregnancy. But it didn't happen. Now, my mom did not even take note that something had happened, that my body was changing. I had gone pale. My belly was big. I was lazy, constantly sleeping, eating too much pepper. But the boys outside our house knew, and they told the guy that, the shop attendant in the supermarket next to our house, that something was funny. This girl, your customer, her belly is big, her complexion, she's fairer, and she's really slow. What's wrong? She looks pregnant. My older sister had a dream. I couldn't tell her because I was scared. She would shout, and my mom would beat me. Everyone would kill me. So I kept it to myself until my friend had it all figured out and she would sort me out. Then she took me to this doctor who then told me how that was 4 months gone. And then he advised me to keep it. But I knew I couldn't. So I opted for an abortion. This doctor killed the baby inside of me. But he didn't bring the baby out. It took another 25 days of bleeding constantly before finally, I'll say I died that day, but for God, a proper procedure was done, and that's how my life was spared. You know, now I'd like to say after that, there were no more downward spirals for me. That's a lie. I continued because a part of me needed love, wanted love at any cost, by any means, from anyone. And as a result, I became this person that was so eager to please. It was like I lost myself. I just wanted to do anything. If it will make me accepted, if it will make me loved. And as a result, I dated just about anyone who I thought perhaps, loved me. So it was like, even when I clearly could see that this one didn't send me, I just had this wiring where my mother failed, where she failed to stay, to see that even if something is bad, you can pay the price to get it to work for you. So I stayed. At 17, I got into my first violence relationship, and he would beat me and beat me. And before I knew it, I too became violent. Fast forward down the line, I get into university at the age of 21. It's all going good. I didn't think I had become a violent person, or that anything like that was ever going to happen to me again. But I meet this guy, fine boy. We start dating, and it seems really cool and all that. And the next thing I know, he starts hitting me. He tears my face, gives me a scar on the bottom right, of my face. It would be nice to see that after that I left the relationship. But I kept staying because I was afraid to not have love in my life or what I perceived to be love. Besides, I said I didn't want to feel where my mother had failed. So I was going to make anything I was in work, even though it didn't make any sense. So I stayed. I didn't know that I lost a part of me again. Maybe something I didn't even know that I had. I just kept losing parts of me as I continued to journey along, looking for this love. And next thing I know, he introduces me to smoking weed. Now, I was afraid the first time I tried it, but I did because I was scared that if I didn't, he would hit me again. So I started to smoke, and that was it. It became my escape route because every time that I smoked, it was easier to deal with the pain. It was easier to forget that my life was really just a big mess that had become a shadow of myself, that I didn't feel so pretty, that I had scars in places that I couldn't explain to anyone. How I had a scar on my face, how there were fingerprints on my neck, how I had broken my nails, how my jalabia had torn, how I was always crying, why my grades were going bad. I couldn't explain. So I smoked and I lied and I lied some more to cover the next scar. And before I knew it, he introduced rape into the relationship because I wouldn't give in to his constant desire for sex because I was tired. So he started raping me. And the weed, it helped me cope because when it was supposed to be painful, I was numb. Now I graduated from university and I met who was supposed to be the most amazing guy. But because I was so bruised and battered, I was nasty to him. I would hit him. I would insult him. I would cheat on him. I would do anything because something inside of me was tired, was broken, was fed up of being walked over, walked over or walked on. So that was it. And that was how I continued. It was not until the year 2017 that I finally came to a realization that something was wrong. This isn't how I ought to be. Why is it that I gravitate towards the people who don't love me back? Why is it that if the man disrespects me, that's where I want to be? When the man loves me, I disrespect him. Why is that I'm so afraid? Why is that I feel like succeeding is hard? Why am I unable to imagine? Why am I unable to dream that life can be beautiful for me? Why is it so hard for me to give my best in anything? Why don't I want my voice to be heard in a room filled with people? And then I started to go through the journey, a very painful journey of healing, of finding the Henrietta, the one that God originally destined me to be, the one devoid of all the bruises, the one devoid of all the very painful experiences. It's been one hard journey, but I would not I would not have it any other way because heal I must. Find Henrietta I must. I want to say the one story that made me see, oh no, Africa needs help. I don't know that I can pinpoint one, but if there's one thing I know, I'll say fathers ought to do better with their daughters, with their children, because I cannot overemphasize how much better my life could have been if I only knew that my father loved me. I probably would have made better choices, if only. So I think Africa needs to get it right. African parents, fathers need to get it right when it comes to how they raise their daughters. I'll say children, but because I'm a girl, I'm going to speak for me as a girl. We ought to do better. Fathers ought to do better how they raise their daughters because you're the first man, you're the first experience of love, of a man's love your daughter will ever have. And I find that when you are a toxic father, what you do is you cause your daughter to look for you somehow, not because she feels like she deserves the sort of father she has, but she just something in her subconscious starts to look for her father in every man that she meets, and most especially in the bad men because she's trying to get him to love her. the way her father couldn't love her or hasn't loved her. And so for me, I'll say the thing that I want my story to do is cause other people who are walking down the same path as I am to come to realization that your bad experiences don't have to define you. And like someone I know said to me one day, he said, you have to disconnect the shame of your story. You have to disconnect it and realize that every shameful experience you've ever had is all for glory. Glory will have, it's all for God's glory. Glory will come out of it. You didn't experience the things you experienced just for yourself, but so that you may liberate others who are walking down that path or might walk down that path, or you know so yeah, for me, I think I just want anyone who's listening who has had a painful experience to realize that you need to get help. You don't have to be ashamed because life dealt you hard blow. Because believe me, having lived the life I lived, if anyone had told me, if I'd come to that realization that my brokenness broke me further, where it was like it was one thing today, and then that one thing gave room to another thing, the next, and then the next. If I knew earlier, I probably would have gone to see a therapist or something, but I never knew, so I just kept towing that path that led to further destruction.
Ooh, wow. Wow, 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 wow. Mm. Hi, guys. How is everyone doing? Did you cry? Did you feel the way I felt? So let me know your thoughts. What are you thinking? Henrietta is right now on her journey. She's still on her healing journey. And of course, she's helping every single person as well. Heal people, young people, children. Um, she is she's gearing towards the impact aspect little by little, which is hard, still very hard for her. So it's a plus that she would even share or decide to share this with all of us. So I want to know, how are you doing? How are you really doing? What are your thoughts? How are you feeling while listening to all of these things? Having been through everything that she has had to go through, she's deciding to use her story for impact. I mean, she's talking to us today. She's talking to you. She doesn't know you from anywhere, but she's deciding to talk to you today. So I need to hear your responses. How do you feel? How are you feeling, guys? How is everyone feeling? How is everyone feeling? Can everybody hear me? Please, if I need to know if you can hear me. Am I clear or my mic is muted? Please let me know if you can hear me and I'm clear. Can everybody hear me? Is my voice clear? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Oh, people are already. I'm so sorry. I don't know why it's slower on this side. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my goodness, messages have been coming. I didn't even see. Know words to describe how I feel. Yes, this is sad. I'm happy she rose above zero and she passed through. She got to learn in best direction. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I'm so sorry. I think it's slower on your side. So when I'm probably pausing is when you're probably just listening to the last thing I said. Um, I just want to say that okay, someone is saying how and where can we get the help we need? It's difficult at times. You just want to end it all because nothing seems to be working. Okay, I need to tell you some of the programs that we have, and they're very, very affordable. They're very affordable, right? So, my name is Vera Alex. If you do not know before, my name is Vera Alex, and what we do is help people heal, right? Help people heal. We have 21 days detoxification program coming up very soon, right? In October, and it's 21 days of detoxification. You get to talk to me and other support coaches. We are going to be supporting you for 21 days and for the whole year, but 21 days actively. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I want you to do is click the link I sent to either your WhatsApp group or your Telegram group and register for any one of the programs. Do you understand? Click and register for any of the healing programs. There's the healing program and then there's the golden pain program. Now let me tell you why. If even if you can't do any of those things, we made a discount of the community, which is 5,500 naira per month. The community literally is going to help you on your journey to not just in healing but to impact. But it's going to be limited because it's just a community. The golden pain is for people that don't just want to heal, but people that want their voices to be heard, like Henrietta's voice, like all the people that have come on board to share their story, like Dr. Wayme when you heard yesterday, like who else spoke yesterday? I forgot. I think it was me. Okay, we just had Ask Dams and Dr. Wayme, right? So what you want to do is get on board on any of the programs. You know the funniest thing about the community is so beautiful that if you get inside of the community, you get huge percentages off if you decide any day that you want to take any of our programs. Do you understand? So you should definitely get the help that you need if you are hurting or you've gone through childhood trauma or you have toxic relationships or you just look at your life and say, I don't think I can do this anymore. You should get in any of our programs, any one of them. The community has like a huge over 55% discount. Or Golden Pain has over 55% discount, all of it, right? And I need you guys to get in there, right? We also have programs for parents. Every program should take the 21 days detoxification program. Every parent, if you're raising a child, you should definitely take that wholeness program. The reason is because, as I said yesterday, you will not know, but you'll be replicating your own childhood experience in the life of your own child, and you find out that the cycle keeps going on, and you would think that you are fine, you would think that you've healed. If you want to make impact, if you want to have a voice, if you want to have a voice, if you want your story to be shared, if you want awards, if you want to be recognized, right, in a short time, right, you should definitely go through the Golden Pain program. See, let me explain something to you about the Golden Pain program. The Golden Pain program is literally for people that their hearts literally beat for people. They want to help, but they don't know how to go about it. They want to make money from their stories, but they don't know how to go about it. They want to bring out a whole curriculum that the world governments can literally have on their table, educational system, socio-economic system, whatever it is, you should definitely, yes, Ivy, you should, I do not know that price, but you should go, it's in dollars. There's the, go check the link in the, check the link. I posted the link on your Telegram group, Ivy. Ivy, check the link. For any other person asking as well, there is a link on your WhatsApp group. There's a link on your Telegram group. You should definitely check it, right? The program is for anywhere you are in the world. Henrietta is here and she's saying thanks, everyone. Henrietta is here and she's loving up on you guys. Can you guys see Henrietta? Please love up on Henrietta for me. She's literally the most amazing person that I know. Such free spirit, the most beautiful girl in the world. She never thinks she's beautiful. I always have to tell her. She's getting better with that. Please, you guys, help me love up on Henrietta. Can you see her in the comment section? She's telling you thank you. Please love up on her for me. Help me, help me, help me. All right, guys. So I want you to go through the 21 days detoxification program. Everything is over 55% discounted. If you have a problem with the link, send me an email and I will definitely answer, because I've been sending out emails. So you should definitely see one of my emails, reply them, and let me know your thoughts. Let me know what's going on. Right? Hi Henrietta. She's like, hello, Koji. Hi Henrietta. I love you so much. Okay, guys. So I want you to get on board for any of the programs, right? You guys, please love up on Henrietta for me. Like, I would vex. Like, have you seen me vex before? I would literally be upset if you don't help me love up on her. Help me love up on her. She is amazing. She's phenomenal, and I love her. Please let her know I love her. She needs to know, right? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I like it. T-Rex is like, you're amazing, girl. Love you, Henrietta. Please love up on her for me. She is phenomenal, literally. All right, so I really, let me start to read out like some of the things that you probably do not know about any of our programs. Now, the thing is that we are in partnership with an international company that operates in the UK. She operates in the UK. Her name is Kelly Rika. So what we do is that we give awards to people that want to use very short, a small amount of money to make a huge impact in their community. A very small amount of money that will help you make a huge impact to your community and help you leave a legacy with your name. Your name deserves to be heard. Your name deserves to be heard. Your name deserves to be heard in Africa and on the global space as an African. Do you see what I'm saying? So what I want you to do is look through all of the, I posted the link on the Telegram group. I think I should probably do it once again here so that you can see it. I'll show, right? Okay, let's make it, let's put it in the comments. Right, it says, okay, it's here. So the link is obviously already on your, is obviously already on the one of the groups. So we want to show forth many more people. We want to share our stage with many more people. Dr. Waimi told you what happened. She came all the way from the UK, and guess what happened? She had her first TV interview. She did not expect it, but it happened. She had her first TV interview, right? So what I want all of us to do is, I want us to get on board for any of the programs. It's something that you definitely want to be a part of, right? If you want your voice to be heard everywhere. Then if you also want to sponsor any of our programs, right? We do more programs for people that have gone through sexual abuse, failure, rejection. We do therapy for them, public school students, because I was sexually abused. So we do that for people. I had to fail through school, so I don't want that to happen to another person. You have a story that you probably do not want another person to have to go through. Do you see what I'm saying? So you want to make sure that your community does not have to suffer for the thing you had to suffer for. All right. Okay, so let's move to the next person and we move on for today. But let's have a conversation in the group, in this chat. Do you think that what are your thoughts on the current state in Africa? Let's have that conversation, and I'm just going to be replying everybody. Every single person that talks, I'm just going to be replying you. So I need you to tell me, what are your thoughts on the current state in Africa, and do you think that your story is valid? Do you think that there are people going through what you have gone through before, or what you're currently going through, and can get the help that you can give to them? Let me know. Let's have that conversation in the comment section while I get the next speaker on board. I've come back and nobody is having the conversation. What's going on? What's going on? What do you think on the current state of Africa, and what do you think our stories can do to help? If you are my students, like past or present students, and you're not having this conversation, I'm worried. You're the first people that are supposed to start this conversation on this comment section. So let's talk about it. What do you think that we can do about all of this? We have major issues in Africa. Abuse is so much. Abuse, thank you so much, Omodara. She's the first person that spoke. I suffered serious rejection from my family and in-laws. I believe there are a lot of women who are crushed because of rejection, thinking it's their fault that people don't like them. Thank you so much, Omodara. That's such a wonderful comment. That's like so good that you would say that. It's so important that we know that people literally go through, like, when we're going through these circumstances, we feel like we're the only people in the world going through them until someone steps up and steps out and decides to break that cycle. Yes, Ivy, yes. There are people going through so much pain and scared to come out for fear of stigma and shame, and they have no platform to share their painful abuse. Yes, too many people. And that's one of the things. We want to give as many people platforms in our coaching company. We want to give as many people platforms. We want to give as many people voices, right? We want many more people to come on board. We want many more people to share their stories. We want many more people to help. And guess what, guys? We need to stop thinking girl, child. We need to start thinking child. It's no longer about girls alone. It's now about both boys and girls, both men and women. We need to start thinking more humanity. Do you see what I'm saying? The issue that we have The issue that we continuously have in Africa is that we have more women things happening, even all over the world. More women are rising up to help their women, and it has turned them to something else over power. But we need to start thinking more in light of humanity. How can we help more boys become great men? How can we help more girls become great women? How can men rise up to do what they're supposed to do? Thank you, T-Rex, for this. This is such a powerful conversation, and I'm so glad we're having it. Ivy said, Omodara said, Africa needs to change our mindset, the way we treat girl child and women general. No, my love, it's not just about girl children. It's also about boy children. Boy children are going through so much. I've had to coach guys that have gone through the thickest of things, and it is not funny. It's even worse. It's even worse because they will not say anything. If you have a boy as a child, you realize that it will take you a level of wisdom and understanding to be able to get some communication from them, to be able to get an information from them. And that's not what we want. As parents, we want to be closer to our kids. And as individuals, we want to help humanity, not girls. We want to help humanity, not only boys. All right, let's keep going. I love this. I love the conversation. Idara says we need to be a voice of hope. Of course. And Idara, I want to say thank you. You're not just a phenomenal support coach of mine. You've been such a personal assistant for such a long time. And you're not just thinking of being mediocre. You're thinking of taking your voice all over the world. And I'm so proud of you. Idara is coming on board to talk to us very soon. Today is your day. Idara, today is your day. Yes. All right, T-Rex says a lot of people are going through painful situations in my country. What country are you, T-Rex? The problem is that we have no one to speak to or bring them on board. I feel we should go down to the community and give our stories. Awesome. T-Rex, where are you? What country are you speaking to me from? This will make people to open up. I trust that you are a valuable person that can help extend even VSCC's hand, right, all over the world, wherever you are. Where are you talking to us from? Nigeria? Where in Nigeria are you? You can't be in Lagos. I don't want people in Lagos anymore. We're too many people in Lagos right now, and it feels like all of us are beginning to say the same things. So we need more people out there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. So I think we're going to be having Paul says a lot of people are hiding their potential cause of abuses from parents, husband, and even bosses. I agree, Paul. I agree that is happening a lot. I agree that is happening a lot. All right. Let's have the next speaker come on board, and we start to talk about other things very soon. So the next speaker is very personal to me. I recorded with her yesterday, so you will see my face in the video. She's very personal to me. She's doing phenomenally well right now, like so well, so well, and I can't wait for you guys to meet her. So I'm just going to keep quiet, like shut up, and then let her speak, because I'm even going to be speaking in the video. All right, so her name is Florence Onwumere, and just listen out for her story. All right, guys. We are about to share screen now. Okay. Excited to be here.
Yes.
But then you feel scared as well. Tell me the truth.
Actually, I feel anxious, but I'm not scared. I will feel
anxious. But yeah, you're relaxed and you're excited about like sharing this with other people, right?
Yes.
That's awesome. I want you to first. Okay, let me give a brief. So Florence is literally like a student of mine. She's been a student of mine literally for like 4 years, back to back. Right? I've had to walk her through difficult healing journey, healing processes. I've seen her through like some of the process that she has had to go through, and then I've seen her literally blossom to be doing the things that she's doing now. She's currently working for a phenomenal company, right? She's providing such an amazing content for them and doing phenomenally, literally. And then she also is building a community, right? From her painful experiences where she's building her own community, right? Where she's helping people find purpose, because these are the things that happen that she lacked when she first started her journey, and she wishes that single ladies would get better and stuff. So Florence, I want you to introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Florence and Mary. I'm a life focused mentor and a program officer with an NGO that supports and empowers women business executives to scale both in Nigeria and Africa. I'm a mom to an adorable son, and also a tutor. In fact, I have a community where I where I tell people to show people how to discover themselves and live a purpose driven life. Thank you.
That's awesome. I feel like you really briefed it out, just like it was just really short, because I know you do a lot more. That I'm telling you, I feel like you do a lot more than you actually take credit for. Um,
Okay.
Anyway, so I want you to tell us a bit about your growing up experience, especially from the fact of warmth and love. If you received love as a child and all of that, so let me know how your growing up experience was.
Okay, first of all, I was born into an amazing family. My family is like a compact. Yes, my family is like a compact shift, and we are still like that.
Mm,
I was born into personally, my birth was centered around love.
mm,
Yes, but my mom said that when she gave back to me, that there was so much love that my daddy had a promotion in his office. There was so much love between both of them. To the extent my native name was called, I think, Ifoma meaning
mm.
good thing. Yes. So I was more like the English princess of the house at that time. So I was
Are
just
your mom,
pampered.
are your mom and your dad together? Are your mom and your dad together?
Yes, of course, they're better to what she's late. My mom is
Oh,
late. Yes.
oh, I had no idea. How can I have been in your life for such a long time and I did not know? I think the reason why I didn't know was because you talked a lot about your dad. So I just thought like, oh,
Yes.
maybe your mom is just somewhere. You and your dad are still very close now.
Yes, they are very actually very cool. He's my they say I look like him or in character and in facial, but I don't know. I look more like my mom in complexion, but I took part of
Let
my
me that.
dad's teachers.
Okay, so
So my family
continue, keep going.
so I grew up in a very loving family, and my family was close knitted. All of us felt love because the love and the bond between my both parents transcend into all the children. So I had never witnessed any toxic occurrence between my parents while growing up. Yes, it was that perfect. I'll call it perfect. Yes, now
Wow.
that I know my parents knew that these two couples were really, really in love with
Uh-huh.
themselves. So it really transcends to us all children. Even I am more prone to love people more than people love me because of the love I have from my parents.
Hi. Right, that's amazing. Like, I think okay, we're gonna get to the part of your story because I was gonna say something. I think after you talk about your own story and the things that happened to you growing up, I mean your marriage, we're going to I want us to dive into like the gap that we saw because you have love, right? But you still missed it somewhere. So there was something missing. Just what I'm saying. So, like many other people did not literally have love, and they still, some of them got it, but then it still doesn't mean that they were able to keep it. Do you see what I'm saying? So, like,
Yeah.
I want you to share your story, your marriage, what happened, and start from when you guys first met.
Okay.
Or do you want to start from like your mindset before you met? Okay, just share your story with us, all of it, all encompassing.
Okay. Okay. I actually, let me just continue from where I stopped. I had this mindset of, no, having a perfect marriage, having a man that knows me,
Yeah.
because of the family I grew up in.
Yeah.
There was never a time my parents had any issues or couples problem. I never witnessed fight growing up. So this love of, oh wow, my family is going to, my husband is going to be like the way my father treated my mom. Do you understand? Was what I had in my mind. That was what I had in my mind because we pampered her, we cared for her, and we literally worshipped as in the ground she walked on, and she was healed. So I had that mindset while growing up and while searching for love that okay, I'm going to transfuse this love into the person that will come into my life. So while I was in university, on my final year, I could remember that was in 2007. I had just finished writing my final year exam, and we are about going home. After final year exams, everybody would like to go back home, waiting for results and all that. So I was waiting to school. That's when I met him on the park. So I met him on the park and we just started talking. And actually, it was my skipmate on the bus. So we just started talking. We talked about so many things, ranging from relationships, spirituality. We clicked and it was charming, honestly. As in, me being a kind of, my lifestyle was like, I really, really not into social kind of person. I was just clicked and just became friends. We spoke for almost 9 hours throughout the journey from Enugu State to Lagos. We spoke for almost 9 hours. Even when we started, we exchanged contact and we continued talking and chatting. That was in December. Then in February 2008, sorry, he now asked me out that we want his wife and all that. I said, okay, I accepted because then I started developing feelings for him. So obviously, I was like, okay, wow, this guy perfect thing is charming, comes to say a dance song. So
The dying dancing. Oh, the dying dancing.
okay, so I was. Can you hear me?
I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, so I was blown away by the charm he exudes. One thing that attracted me to him then was the way he takes the things of God. So as in, like literally, he said he's a pastor, exactly. Like he sees vision. He was telling me so many things that was going my head up. Like I don't want to be part of God and all this kind of stuff. So and me, coming from the background I had, going to church and all that, so I've taught my ideas, man. So very said this, I have to go to Abuja for service. While serving in Abuja, he keeps calling me, monitoring me, where are you, what are you doing, who are you with, all those kind of monitoring questions. Where did you go to? Who are you talking to? I call your phone, you're not picking. Who are you on the phone with? I want to know who's there. I want to know who is your it was and me, honestly, I didn't see that anything toxic. I just feel that caring too much and love you too much for asking such kind of questions. But the red flag, my own red flag I noticed that when I was in my brother's house, I was cooking. I was cooking dinner. My sister-in-law just put to bed. So I was cooking dinner for them. My phone was in the room, so I literally did not have access to answer calls. So I didn't know he was calling me. So he has called for 21 times. 21 times I didn't know. So when I came back to the room, I saw the call. I saw missed call on my phone and I picked it up. And on it, when I picked it up, I saw the call. Another call entered. That's the 22nd call. It was him. I just picked up my phone and I just said hello to you. He said, hello, what's the case? There's a kind of a sleeping full of women in Abuja. You know, I was just taken aback. I was sure of blood and I know what they're talking about. He said, Harold, I've been following you because you're a man, you're in a hotel, no one is listening, don't stop my call. He said he called me unthinkable names. I've never called such names in my lifetime. From when I grew up through my teenage years, I've never called me such names. I was shaking, I was shocked. I couldn't say anything. I had to switch off my phone. I had to cut the call off on him and I cried. I cried myself as in I cried. I really cried that night because that call came around 8 p.m. I cried over 8 p.m. I was 4 1 when he called again in the middle of the night. When I got my phone, he started apologizing. He said he's sorry, that he was angry, that he thought that he didn't know what came over him, that he panicked because I've left him for another man, and you know that I'm beautiful, and you know the way Abuja men behave, you know, such kind of, you know, I really, I gave him a second chance. That was my red flag. I saw it. I wasn't happy about it, but
No, it's possible. No, it's possible that no, it's possible that like he got panic attacks, right? And he just or I know it's possible that this guy is not well, or it's also possible that he could have gotten therapy to get better. Do you understand what I'm saying? But this is someone that he felt like do you feel like because I'm saying this thing because maybe because I know the story or because you've told me over and over. But like I think for him though, like do you feel like he had this I'm a king in my castle kind of attitude? Like you have to worship my feet and like I don't need to get better, you need to get better, like it's all about you're the fault here and all of that. Do you think that was it?
absolutely. In fact, I will use the word narcissist. If you understand, if you know who a narcissist is, they are always right. In narcissistic behavior,
Right.
they're always right. It's all about them. Me, myself alone. They're never wrong. They are perfect. Whatever they do is perfect. Even if they toy with your emotions, they are perfect. They will have a reason for toying with your emotions and a justification for toying with your emotions. So that was pure narcissistic behavior. At that time,
Okay,
I didn't know. Sorry?
Keep going, keep going. I'm listening.
Yeah, at that time, I didn't know what a narcissist is or who a narcissist is. But I just took it to my friend and said, yeah, I love him. He apologized, always apologized because it's not happy. I said, okay, let's continue. We started, dating, continued the relationship. In 2009, he mounted pressure on me after my service year that I should come back to Lagos. That he wants to come back to the marital life. How can I do that? Do that in Lagos? How can we go to long distance? I had to keep my job in Abuja and came back to Lagos. Yes. The love I had, honestly, I tried to keep him as a forward. I recruited him to God. Yes. That was actually my own doing because he manipulated, he came into that manipulation, he manipulated me and I was so vulnerable. I was so vulnerable because of what I had to do and I told him to realize so he knew I had such high feelings for him, he was able to manipulate me so much. So when we started when I came back to Lagos in 2009, we were dating. I found out that the relationship was always full of problems, things and hatred. He was always he abused me, in short, so the day in 2010, I was about to go for an interview. I used the from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. I was on the phone. He was calling me names. That was time to start calling me that yes, that God will punish me, God will hide me. And you see me again at night. To the extent my younger sister that was with me was she was really really was she asked me, what kind of relationship are you living? What is really happening? Why are you always accusing me? Everything is not accusing all your names that you're not, give me name who you are. He doesn't even know who you are.
Did he physically abuse you?
At some point, again, first of all, let me tell you the strategy he used. First of all, he used my emotion. He started with verbal abuse, then transcend into emotional abuse, then transcend into physical abuse. So he weakened my emotions and everything, my spirit, so that whenever he hits me or hits me, I won't have the great power to retaliate or win. That was how I
I want the viewers to note something because I have coached Florence over time, and I can categorically tell you that Florence is such an intelligent person. This is someone that literally won the Tony Oluyemilu Foundation grant. I remember that she has had to put myself and other people through. I mean, this is someone that is so intelligent that she works with really high company like to deliver results. She delivers great results for people. She's that smart. So you're telling me that all through these years you were this guy was your God and you did not do you. You couldn't
yes,
do it. You couldn't be yourself. You couldn't do anything you wanted to do. You couldn't make money for yourself. This is someone that had the capacity to make millions. But you couldn't do any of this thing because of this abuse, this situation you put yourself in.
yes. It got to a point that I lost everything. I lost my self-esteem. I lost my purpose. In short, bread, bread became my food, and depression. I'm only happy when I see up with bread, I will feast on it. Because one, yes, he made me believe that I don't have anything in me to succeed. This is someone that calls me a fool. This is someone that calls me a prostitute. This is someone that abused my family, that abused my parents, that abused my brothers and sisters. You can see the emotional turmoil I was in. And I was trying all my possible best to make him happy. This was okay. I will continue that in 2014, when I wanted to leave the relationship, he practically begged me. He said that okay, he's ready for us to do marital rights. I said, okay, how do we go about it? This is someone that while I was working from 2011 throughout to 2015, my salary was a salary. There was no working on those work. Yes, the last time he worked was about 2009 or 10. If there's a way I could see my receipts where I give him, I supported him. Even if it
What
was
was he even doing?
I
Was he
supported
doing
him.
anything? Was he doing anything?
No, it
Sitting
wasn't.
at home or going out to drink with girls?
He was probably a womanizer. That was the thing. I never knew that I was with someone that can sleep with anything on his head. And his method of friendly was he will come to you as a pastor, as a man of God, as someone that knows God very, very well, preach the Bible, he watch you, tell you things about God, tell you that he sees vision, he can see it. So trust women love such kind of men. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
I don't think
and
it's that women love. Oh no, wait, hold on. I don't think the issue is that women love those kinds of. I think if you love God normally, they can use it to get you. Like I don't get you. Like if you love God without even knowing who you are, if you love God without even knowing your identity, without knowing like His kingdom and His righteousness, you will literally fall anything. That's how it works. I was going to ask you that do you think that even girls in this time
still fall for something like because they came to you as someone that love you love God. Like Florence, I know how much you love God. But then did you know God? You love God, but did you know I think you loved him like abstractly. But then it wasn't like you knew him too much to get people to know yourself.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Because I love God with my heart. I do the things of God, but I do not have a me and you relationship with God. That's knowing God, who He is, His blessing, His power, and His will. Do you understand? So He came and brainwashed me, and whatever He says, I do. If He says it, and He wants to do, forget it, I'm doing it automatically. I don't even question His authority. That was how bad it was. In 2014, when we did the introductory right, I took in, I was pregnant. Then I had a miscarriage. 2015, yes, my mom died. My mom died in 2015. My father was bereaved, so he had to stay with me in the house. In
What
2016,
year did I coach you? 2015. It was 2015 I coached you for the first time.
I think it was, yeah, 2015, around November. My mom has actually died there, but my mom died from a long person. So I was born in when he coached me. So my mom died then, and he capitalized on it, and he didn't want to go further with the political proceeding. He didn't want to go further with the white wedding. He didn't want to go further with the customary rights. He didn't want to go further with the hot wedding. So we were like, I was practically like a living lover. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it was due to the love that happened for me, I was like, but when I was he just kept me in the house and playing a playboy. He sleeps with women, not one, not two, not three. Yes, I can count how many times I have sections. Yes, in terms of sexual infection, I'm saying it because I wanted to learn. I had STDs. I had an ectopic pregnancy in 2016, and I had to do a major surgery. I had to do a major surgery, and so someone that told me after my surgery came back one night he was annoyed. I don't know what happened. He said shouting up. I want to empower me a married woman after my surgery. I was married. It really broke me because this was someone that I literally gave my life to, calling me a barren woman. But God will give me less himself. 6 weeks after my surgery, I took him to my family. So I came back to my country in 17. Now, I went through psychological abuse, I went through emotional abuse, I went through a lot of things. My family and I became ATM. ATM. We were actually living up my family. The way everything, all finances, is handled done by my family and I, everything. So I was doing it to support, trying to be a submissive woman, or let's say the over 31 woman in the Bible, supporting. But this is someone that I will give him money. We will use it to take his girlfriend out.
He was not a Proverbs 31 man.
Sorry?
He was not a Proverbs 31 man. You are a Proverbs 31 man. Like literally, you were literally developing this, but it's all that you knew. You knew how to be great. So the more obviously you knew how to and all of that. Then you didn't end up with a man that was literally, you can call it Proverbs 31 man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to ask you something before we keep going. Hold on. I want to ask you something. I don't want us to like just go and go and go on that. This is a lot. Cause like this is the first time I've heard this story like before, but I'm having to like interface with you, right? And like because I mean, most of our coaching sessions have been online.
has never really been like us sitting down to talk about it and all of that. Because for the depth of it, I knew you had to go through all kinds of abuse. But what would you say were the tools that made you? Because when you and I were in sessions, I remember clearly that you literally said, "I want to step out. I want to leave this marriage. I want to leave this marriage." What made you finally? And I would advise you leave. Like I will tell you, I wouldn't even lie about this. Like I'm not the kind of person that said, "Do you want to live? Are you sure?" I was too sure, and it was because we had a spiritual connection. I would pray over you and say, "Baby girl, it's time to go. You have a son, but you have like your son can be watching these things happen. It will form a pattern in his head. This is not something you want, like as a mentor, even for your own child." So, what tools would you say has sharpened you in this experience? How did you come out of this?
Okay. I remember when you told me to leave. In 2016, you told me to leave. You told me to leave. You said, Florence, leave. I was scared. I was, if you have a relationship with Nancy, you'll be so afraid to do anything. I was
Yes.
Yeah. The last thing that she was what I told you to leave. That's how it happened. Since my father house. Yes. Yeah. He told me to leave. That gave me courage. Yes. That was what gave me the courage. God. God, I left. Yeah. So the one I left was I don't know, but I say comical because I had to run away. Let me to work run away. Because I decided and ran away with my son, but I couldn't do it. Next maybe I would have been dead by now. I don't know.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I agree. So like now you are doing social impact work, using the community, your community of women, right? What is your major aim with that?
Okay, I mentor women who are going through similar experience that have gone. I mentor young girls who, especially that want a direction, they don't have self-esteem. I noticed that during my research and survey that most young ladies don't have self-esteem. Yeah, that is why if a man comes and tells them that this whole watch that I want to get married to you, they will just literally jump on the man, thinking that it's their savior. They don't know the capability, the strength, the potential, what they carry as a human being. They don't know their sense of identity. Whatever which I lost and I recovered, I mentor women not to go through the path I went.
Mm-hmm. That pattern, that's there.
Yes. Don't go. I tell myself, don't go through this journey. Discover yourself, know God, love Him, serve Him, do His purpose. In doing God's purpose, your purposeful man will come to meet you. And you are pursue this together.
Yes. So like it's an identity issue.
Yes.
An identity, because if you know you to an extent and you are on your journey, even if you never get married, there is a fulfillment that just comes with it.
Absolutely. That was what had my aim. Because I found out that even most my friends married, they're not fulfilled.
Yeah.
Majority of them, they're not fulfilled. I could remember I was talking to some. That was last week Saturday. I had a one-on-one with her. She told me what all this has been passing through. She told me what she has been passing through, that she feels like running away, that there's no purpose for her.
Wow.
Yes. She basically told me that she won't NBC. That I'm living my life, I'm living my destiny, I'm living my purpose. That she doesn't. I'm not sure that she's depressed. That she thinks of not poisoning her husband. Yes, that was her thought. I was like, no. When you start having such thoughts, you can actually carry it out in the day. So I told her, no, take a step back and arrange the thing.
And you know the good thing about that.
Yes.
Yes, you know the good thing about it, like if you can interrupt a toxic thought pattern, you can literally break through into like successful living. It's
Yes.
more everything happens first from your thoughts. Your thoughts are things. They are real. They are mental real estate properties. Your thoughts are tangible. They're what you start
Yes.
to experience even with life. So if you start to think about poisoning your husband and all of those things, you definitely carry it out if you keep thinking about it.
Exactly.
So like most of our experiences are literally our thoughts.
Yes. I
All
thought
right.
I actually thought of poisoning him too.
Wow. That's it.
Yes.
But
Because I had enough power.
you had great influences. I mean, you had such amazing influence. I can't reply because you have mentors, you have coaches, and you're the kind of person that goes after. I've seen you broke, and I've literally seen you have money. I've seen how your life has literally like transformed in short time. So it's like even when you were broke, you will still be like, Coach, we are going to pay for your program. Don't worry, give me time. So I think that mindset of I must fix myself in the system where I will get me out of this problem. I don't care
Exactly.
how it will happen. But if I fix myself and I keep hearing this thing, my thought patterns start to erase because I don't think you will be able to do your community right now if you were wallowing in pity. The company you work for is an international organization, right? This is an
Yes.
organization that is really recognized in Africa. I don't think you will be doing what you're doing for them right now if you decided that, you know what, I'm just going to sit back and let whatever happen, happen, let God be God, and me be me, and all of that. When you put yourself in a system that did not just help you heal, because you're still on that journey, but then guess what? You're also helping other people heal in phenomena. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel great. I feel that my journey, my painful experience had a purpose.
Yes.
It had a
Yes.
purpose in the sense that God made me to see that where my being not being all rosy and love and all that, I had not really experienced anything.
Hmm.
So this was what made me to understand that I understood life in a 360 degree. I understood that there are times there are times in your life journey that you have challenges. But how you come out of that challenges will define who you're going to be at the end.
Yes.
So I came out, I'm a survivor of an abuse.
Yes.
I came out and I'm thriving. I'm
You're
thriving
thriving. You're
and
not surviving.
I'm
You're thriving.
I'm thriving, yes. And I'm happy. But more than I'm happy, every day I did a 360 degree turnaround because I said, no, this is not
No,
what
no,
you
no, no,
got
no.
me.
You did a 180, 180, 180 degree.
Oh, turnaround.
Yes.
So it was a life changing moment for me. And I'm truly, truly grateful again
I
to
want to
it.
ask you something. Yeah, I want to ask you something. What role do you think Africans can play right now in social impact work? Africa is, what we talk about in our community is that we really want to see more Africans being recognized in international and global space, right? Using the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. There are lots of things that Africans can be doing right now in their communities that can get them recognized globally. This has not just happened to one person, that happened to me. Do you see what I'm saying? And like even once you're done with your stuff, we're also going to be recognizing you at the end of the year. Like we always do awards and stuff. But what role do you think that Africans can play using their stories? Do you understand what you think they can do in their communities using their stories?
For me, I think coaching and mentorship. The Africans downplay mentorship a lot. That is why
Yeah.
the Western world does not play with mentorship. Even as a
Yes.
child, even as a young footballer has a mentor. Because a mentor will
Yes.
show you a roadmap. A mentor will show
Yes.
you a roadmap
Mhm.
from his own experiences that will make you
Yeah.
grow.
Mm.
So mentorship is a tool that Africans need to harness,
Yes.
both in public and in private sector.
Yeah.
Both in your community. Because and again another thing is storytelling. For instance, I have my experience and I'm telling my story to younger ones, younger generation. They will learn that okay, this is the sign of an abusive man, this is the sign of an abusive relationship. She has gone to I don't need to go through this way.
Right.
I need to take my own path. I need to know who I am.
Right.
So I want to mentor everyone that is listening now, give you some mentorship tips that is what you need to do. I believe because Africa is being stereotyped, the African woman is being stereotyped into a particular role. I don't know if you understand the thing.
Yes,
They're
I
being
do.
stereotyped into a particular role. Because they tell you that you can't be heard,
Yes.
ladies are not to be heard, but the narrative is changing. The narrative is changing. If you know what I mean. So we need to tell our story to our younger generation, to the generation Z that is coming. We need to tell them this story for them to learn.
Yes. So like you think our stories are tools that we can use. We can literally bring out a whole curriculum from our stories.
Yes. And even marshal it into a coaching academy, to learn.
Yeah.
And
that's really good enough. I think what people usually think that they can build. You don't even have to build a company. You can just do something in your community, Anything. Yes. Just something small that will impact one life, that will go on to impact another life. Because one the thing people don't know about impact is that it grows.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
It's ambassador on your touch.
Yes. Yes, it grows. So this question is very personal to me. I want you to talk about the Alice Coaching Company, right? Like what role was played in not just your healing but your impact? Because I mean, you're a global person right now. I cannot even lie that I'm very proud of you. In 2015, I don't know if you would have seen yourself like this. But you're a global person right now. You're hosting events with your company and you're doing phenomenal things. So what would you take? How do you think that BACC literally helped? BACC has literally helped you in your journey upward.
Okay, I'm going to say two things.
Okay.
I'm going to talk like you, Alex, as my coach, personal coach, as a person. Yes. And I'm going to talk about the company. So two things I'm going to say.
Okay.
So everyone will watch you, but Alex, he tends when I meet he tends person ever. She's actually his friend and she puts you through the process and makes you give it all. You made me understand that I am more. That was what I will help me that comments are more. You are just limiting yourself to our more. That is what I inspired to me and I will cherish all this in my life. When I met you, I was literally like a kitten. But you told me that I'm not saying what you are saying with me. That I am more. That word I am more is on my heart every morning. When I wake up in the morning, I look at it as I am more. It's right here. That is what about the Alex. And I love it for that. I think God bless you. God will be blessed. I'm happy. And the coaching company has made me a different. I don't know. You stretch me. You literally stretch me. That is direct God. What you have. Coaching company is going to always not answer this question. You need to give me what I want. Yeah. So you're sitting on to me for my comfort to be stretched. Yeah. So you literally the coaching company and the academy, they want to come and vet. I'm always wow about the amazing things they're doing. I was like, wow, I'm in the midst of this wonderful event. So it's really an amazing experience. And I'm grateful for Verality. And to you, Verality, you're my number one coach any day, every time. Every time.
This thing that I say like this, let's not be talking too much, God. We will not find because we know that you have like 3 more coaches, but let's not talk about it.
No, coaches are both of us. Yeah.
And because both of us have like someone that literally coached both of us, remember?
Yes, yes, I do. So,
So we're literally like products of that experience of our own coaching. So
yes,
for the sake of BSC, let's hold our name. We'll talk about Titanic, but we're literally products of an amazing woman, literally. And so like I'm so glad that you were here. Do you like your where you're headed? Do you like your journey, what you're doing right now? Do you like your journey right now? Do you feel more confident about your journey right now?
absolutely, absolutely. I've never tried or fraud in this environment. I love what I do. My
Right.
job, my mentorship, absolutely it gives me rest. I am in my resting place now.
That's good. I love it. Thank you guys so much for being here with us. We are grateful. Florence, I'm going to be talking a lot about Florence in either of the WhatsApp group or the Telegram group. I can leave you her number. No, I can leave you her email address where you can send her messages. If you want to join her community, you can definitely join her community. Love up on her. Make sure she knows that you love her. Thank you so much, Florence, for coming on board. An international star now, like I'm in. So I'm excited that you were with me. I love you very much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you so much. Goodbye. Bye. Bye. And he called me to chat, to communicate along the line as
If you want to join our community, you can definitely join our community. Come on.
Who's still here with me? I can see every single person. I saw Omodara's message. Holla at your girl if you are here with me still. Holla, 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 holla. Holla at me. Who's here? Who's here?
Make sure she knows that.
Who's here? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Hi guys. The network is so slow. I see you, Kemi. Hi, Omodara. Hello. Hi, Dr. Wayam. It's so nice to see you here today with me. Did you guys enjoy listening to Florence? She did a fantastic job. I want to ask, like, what came, like, what were your thought processes? Like, what were you thinking when as she was talking? What came to you? What jumped at you? What is your takeaway? How did the story touch you? Let me know before we go, because I really want us to close by. Hi, Olumide Simeon. I see you. Before you say I not call your name now. Hi. Okay, so I want to know, like, what was your takeaway? What are your thoughts? That's what I want to know. Yes, T-Rex said our stories can be used as a tool to impact and change the community. God bless you. God bless you so much, Florence. God bless you. So we have one more person, Coach Idara. I wanted to bring her on board immediately, but hers is 20 something minutes, and I do not think I want to go past 8 minutes, 8 o'clock today. So what I want to do is we have just 2 people that are coming on board tomorrow, right? So what we'll do is she would come first, then we'll have the remaining people tomorrow. But for today, I want every single person watching me now or people that watch me later to please take advantage of the over 55%. I did not add 5,000 naira extra for today, and I did it on purpose because I wanted everybody to get on board as soon as they can. So if you're listening to this after or you're listening to this now, every single person listening to me right now, there's over 55% discount on all our programs, and I would love every single one of you guys to take advantage of it. The reason is because we want to take as many people as we can take into social impact. Number one, you definitely need to heal from your painful experiences. Most of us are still going through therapy sessions. Second of all, you really want to get on board for social impact in Africa. You want your name to be heard. You want your name to be a household name. You want Africa as a continent to be put on the map for global recognition, and you want people, children, men, women, youth. You want every single person that you can influence to get a better life so that you don't have to go through what you went through. So how do we feel today? Do we feel okay? And can we call today can we close today like with honors and love and all of that? Let me know so that we can say I love yous and we can go. Let me know. 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 So if you've enjoyed, I want to know, like, how has this been for you? In one word, for the 2 days you've been here, how has this been for you? Me listening to all of their stories, I would say insightful. How has this been for you? In one word, tell me how this has been for you. I'm waiting, people. Oh, the network is so slow. I see Omodara say love y'all. I need more responses. Awesome. Thank you, Omodara. Awesome. I need more people. I need more people to talk to me so that we can call it close for today. It's been amazing hearing people rise out of difficult situation and now doing great. I love you so much, Yinka. Thank you. T-Rex, wonderful. Thank you so much. I think we've had it for today and we can say good night and our goodbye. So we'll see tomorrow. Tomorrow is the grand finale. Tomorrow, I legitimately talk about how VACC, tomorrow is the day that I will talk about the money aspect of painful experience. Yes. So drag everybody you can drag. Tell them to come on board and let's talk about how we're able to make so much money doing social impact work, right? Not just social impact, I mean using our painful experience. So tomorrow is the day we'll talk about money. I'm sure money is going to really excite every one of us. So that's about it. I love you guys. Olayemika says it's mind-blowing. There is still hope for women and girl child. We can't give up on ourselves. There's still hope for humanity, not just women and girl children. And yes, tomorrow we have a man coming to speak to us. Yes, a man is going to be speaking to us tomorrow about his own painful experience and his sexual abuse. Yes, a man is going to be talking about his own sexual abuse. He was abused by a woman, right? So we're going to be having that as well. So have a wonderful, wonderful right night to rest. I love you guys so much. Reach out to me. Let me know how you're feeling. Send me an email. If you're on WhatsApp, send me a WhatsApp message if you can, because I might be so busy. But let me just know how this was for you. But an email will be perfect. All right. I love you guys so much. I think it's time to go. Good night. Wait a minute. God, I'm still watching myself.